right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Around the Mountain. Today we have a special guest. Her name is Charity Tovar with Charity's Plumbing Solutions. Let's welcome Charity.
Welcome, Charity, to Around the Mountain. To me, you are a Lavine, someone local celebrity.
Yes.
I know we see you everywhere. We see, when it comes to marketing, you got the game down. You got it down. So
Thank you.
Thank you for saying yes to coming in and sharing your story. And for those that don't know you, to get to know you and your business a little bit better.
Well, thank you, ladies, and the Chamber for having me on today. And I'm excited to talk about plumbing and what's going on in the community. It's nice to be outside, so
It is
let's
nice
get
to be
out.
outside for right now, right?
For right now. It was
yes.
pretty hot last week, and
But
then it got cold today.
It was cold today. It was a bit.
It's that they say that here in Arizona, in one day we go through the 4 seasons.
I think that's
Yeah.
possible.
And this morning I was cold and I went out, I was hot. And because of that, I think our water heaters, they suffer a little bit because of all the different
Your
temperature.
pipes do.
Yes.
Your pipes
yes.
do.
So what's going on with Charity? Tell us a little bit about what you guys have happening, not only in the business, but also in the community that you serve.
All right. Well, hi, everyone. If you don't know, my name is Charity Tovar. I own Charity's Plumbing Solutions. We serve the Valley, but we are located in Lavine. I'm a local Phoenician, born and raised, shocking to some people. But I've lived in the Lavine area since 2005. And 23 months ago, I started a plumbing company, Charity's Plumbing Solutions. We service residential and commercial plumbing. Pretty much everything inside a home's footprint, we're good. And the reason why I started my business is we have several different things going on in my industry. So in plumbing, we have a deterioration of craftsmanship, and a lot of people are really getting tired of cheap repairs that aren't lasting for a long time. But also we have an issue in our industry with new builds not being up to par even at standard code standards. So there are lots of health and safety issues. And then we have a growing population of single women homeowners. In Arizona, we have a lot of snowbirds, we have a lot of widows, but we also have a growing population of single women homeowners in the United States. So with the lack of craftsmanship and the lack of options for women, I saw that as a great opportunity as a niche to open a plumbing company that would be women-owned and operated, serve women at their level of needs, which is a little bit higher than some people's standards. So, and then also bring back quality craftsmanship and customer-centric services. Put the client first, their needs first, so that they can get their house whole and get back into having the conveniences of working plumbing without it being a high pressure car sales like mentality in your home, because it's really violating to have somebody come into your home who does know how to make the repairs, but look at you as a dollar sign and say, I have to leave with X amount of dollars from this person because my company performance management requires. So education first is really my motive. And then we also believe that small businesses have the power to impact communities and bring communities together. And I also believe in, as a small business, we should be serving the communities we service, just not getting a paycheck. So that is kind of the basis of why I started the company 23 months ago. But also I have a huge passion of working with youth. And another problem we have in this industry is, one, it's less than 4% represented by women. As well as we have deteriorating numbers we've had in the past for our youth getting into these trades, not just plumbing, which has led to what we're seeing right now. We're seeing people building homes that don't have the qualified skills. We're seeing contractors hiring people just off the streets because they need bodies. But that's because we have a lack of people going into trade schools, getting those certifications. So I have a real big push on just reintroducing this to today's youth, that this is a very respectable career, to be a plumber, to be an electrician, just to be in trades. It's very respectable, and it's very needed as Arizona grows. It's growing exponentially, and we just don't have the skilled people out there putting together these homes or making these repairs that should be at that level of skill. So I'm really pushing education, really pushing today's youth to be aware of these careers, but then also giving women options and working in the community. So, lot of things.
Yeah, so the two high schools that I know that you're teaching at, what are the two high schools? Is it Cesar Chavez and Betty Fairfax?
Yeah, so Betty Fairfax and Cesar Chavez are the two schools closest to my house. But my daughter graduated from Betty Fairfax. My son graduated from Chavez. And I work with the student service clubs as well as the International Baccalaureate Club, and trying to get into the construction academy as well. But for the last 3 years, I've been working with the student service clubs to bring their attention to one trade, but also the volunteer opportunities that are in the community, because I sit on the board for Redeemed Neighborhoods, and then I also sit on the board for the Lavine Community Council. And so there's a lot of nonprofits out in Lavine that need hands, need volunteers, and I bring those opportunities into the school for the students to sign up and volunteer. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I love that you mentioned the part on the education, right? On the education and people and students, actually, young people seeing the benefit of becoming a plumbing, because, as a realtor, right, that have been doing real estate for 18 years, one of the things that I tell my clients are two things that will destroy a house, which is fire and water. And when you have a bad plumbing situation happening in your home, that's an automatic, at least here in this country, like your house will be, at the end of the day, not only destroyed, but it's going to be an expensive fix. So having the right person working with you, not only telling you, okay, you know what, this is why this needs to be done this way, the way you do it on social media, the way you're doing it with the students that you, again, are sharing this knowledge and experience. I love that, because again, it's not only, like you said, it's not about the dollars, it's also about giving back to the community through the different opportunities that you see and you find fit for that group. So
and Charity does just that. I mean, talk about party planner. I don't think we party so much in Lavine. I mean, I think she's planned an event within 30 days and had a massive turnout with 1,000+ people. So what are some of the signature events that you've done in Lavine?
So I have two signature events. One of them is coming up on April 5th. It is located at Ashley's Backyard from 1 to 5 p.m. It has a designated Facebook and Instagram page now. It's called the Lavine and South Mountain Community Picnic. This is actually the third year of this picnic. It started as my business launch party because people didn't know that my business was visible and present in Lavine. So I had a launch party, and then I turned it into the Lavine and South Mountain Community Picnic so that we could continue the tradition of getting out and having that fun interaction with our neighbors, and that's the wrong one. And and just getting to know who we live with. COVID kind of put everybody into staying inside, and it's been kind of hard to rekindle those community events, but this is one way I've done it. The other one is it'll be held in September. It's called the Lavine Splash. The Lavine Splash, though, it's like we turned David Glasser Park into a water park, basically. But I just feel like the Lavine and South Mountain Community Picnic, for me, growing up, some of the memories that I have, some of the strongest memories I have, were my parents and family taking us to different events in Phoenix, and enjoying the culture, enjoying the music, enjoying just the atmosphere. And so I wanted to bring that to Lavine and South Mountain so that people could enjoy it too. And you know what? I got 5 kids. It's expensive to go anywhere. And I feel those parents' pain. So one aspect of these community events is that they're free, completely free. So usually there's some food, some entertainment, and it just makes it for a much easier opportunity for families to come out because they don't have to spend $500, $600 just to eat and enjoy the afternoon.
Well, I like the fact that we don't have to travel to Tempe and other different cities to have something nice.
Yes.
You know, and we appreciate the free events. Appreciate that our kids can literally ride a bike to your events if they wanted to because it's so close within the community and it's a whole lot of fun. And so I've been a vendor myself.
The beautiful thing about not only the activities that you're doing is creating that sense of community, right? Even though we're in the heart of Phoenix, Lavine, South Mountain, they still have that small town feel. And these activities continue to, again, showcase that, the small town feel, you know, where everybody knows everybody. And we're forming, you know, that's why the chamber will be there because we want to make sure that not only we support you, but anybody that is supporting the community, anybody that is finding a way to, again, bring that sense of connections and opportunities, it's welcome. And that's why as business owners, we want you to come on and join the chamber, bring new initiatives to the chamber so we could go ahead and share it with the community, just like we're, you know, here to support you with your events, with your business, and also, you know, showcase you here. So
when I started my business, I could not get Google verified. And that's huge in home services, you guys. And it was the chamber that really moved us forward the first 90 days because of the chamber spreading our credibility and our visibility because people couldn't, one, find us on Google. They couldn't find, like, Facebook hadn't really pushed out yet. And we didn't have that clout, but we also didn't have that visibility. And so I am personally very grateful for the chamber because being a new business, they really did push out my services. And the first several calls that we got, tons of calls, were because of people who referred us in the chamber. And so I am very grateful that the chamber still supports every single year this event. And I do encourage other businesses. It's very important to be credible and visible. And part of that is being involved in the chamber and also being involved in your community. You have an opportunity with the Lavine and South Mountain Community Picnic to give back to your community, because something about this event is that it is completely paid for through sponsorship of our local businesses and other entities that want to support that unity and community. So if you're a business that is interested in wanting to be a vendor or wanting to be a sponsor of the Lavine and South Mountain Community Picnic, you can go to the Facebook page or Instagram. You can email me. And we can get you a vendor packet, but you definitely need to, that's the wrong one. You definitely need to get with the chamber and become a member of the chamber. You hands down have to be a member of the chamber.
We will be sharing the information about the picnic right below. So if you are wondering when is it, date, time, and you want more information, I also recommend that you follow the Lavine South Mountain Community Picnic page because it has its own page. Go ahead, like it, follow it. Just like our podcast. I know we are the new kids in the town when it comes to podcasting, but this content, in order to have value, we want to make sure that it gets consumed. So follow it, like it, subscribe so you could get notifications. Hey, every time we upload a new podcast, right? So the community, subscribe.
Subscribe.
So not only we continue to help other businesses, and we continue to have the community connect with those businesses. It's just something that, again, through community, we could do a lot more.
That's right. And today is not going to go by without saying Happy Women History Month.
Yes.
Women's history.
Woo!
Yes.
Making history in South
Making
Mountain and
history.
Lavine, right
Yeah.
around that mountain. You guys take care. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.